the night, the city lights are dancing, slowly falling apart. The shadows causing an outbreak. I'm wishing upon a star. This time I'm feeling stronger, and I know I can do better. The shadows causing an outbreak. I'm turning the light. We're gonna light it up, oh, light it up, ooh, light it up, causing an outbreak. I'm turning the light. We're gonna light it up, oh, light it up, ooh, light it up, causing an outbreak. I'm turning the lights on. Open your eyes and see the people chanting, slowly falling apart. The silence causing an earthquake. I'm wishing upon a star. This time I'm feeling higher, and I know I can be taller. Shadows causing an outbreak. I'm turning the light. We're gonna light it up, oh, light it up, ooh, light it up, causing an outbreak. I'm turning the light. We're gonna light it up, oh, light it up, ooh, light it up, causing an outbreak. I'm turning the lights on. Go on, myself. I'm cold, steel stainless. My glass half full. Always said, don't suffer no fools. Serpents, daydream. I bite, you call me lovely. Got a sweet tooth. Gonna get the sugar from you. When they say I'm a machine gun, I take it as a compliment. Honey, touch like ice, tracing all my scars. Why is it hurt on the inside? It's unforgivable, but I forgive you every time. Hard to let it go, 'cause we're intertwined. I break you, you break me, but something about it makes us so, baby. Every piece keeps us together in the cold. I break you, you break me, holding our love in chains of gold. I break you, you break me, holding our love in chains of frozen in my dream. I can't escape the thoughts of you. If I try to leave, when I'm with you I can't move. It's unforgivable, but I forgive you every time. Hard to let it go, 'cause we're intertwined. I break you, you break me, but something about it makes us whole, baby. Every piece keeps us together in the cold. so sweet even when they hurt. You wanna feel, wanna fall in love, wanna give it all up, but you don't want to lose your control. Are we playing this game? Oh, are we playing this game? Are you too afraid, or are you giving in? The game's
resist till we bleed. And when all love had been depleted, we had but no choice to concede. As the stars were dancing in their line, the paths that we could never run. Oh, they were dancing way up high. Stars were dancing in their line. The future we will never run. Dirt on our feet was bone dry. It was bone dry.
Into the night, the city lights are dancing, slowly falling apart. The shadows causing an outbreak. I'm wishing upon a star. This time I'm feeling stronger, and I know I
Hello, hello, hello. You might have been expecting a match. Actually, we don't have a match yet still. Cause Yopeko's match is still going on. I don't actually know who's streaming that match. Let me check that real quick. The Gato Meow is streaming that. So yeah, you can find that stream if you check carefully on the Liquipedia. But I don't know. I've just been like, I've been on a starting sin screen for so long. I thought I might as well transition. So here we are. Here we are. Should get the match at least semi soon, right? I mean the match was scheduled to start what, like 15 minutes ago now, so you know it's bound to start at some point. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, one of the players have already been confirmed in Tristan. I wonder if this game sound is too loud, not loud enough. Let me actually test that with the borderless. With borderless. Yeah, okay. I think that seems okay. Seems alright to me. Turn that off for a little bit. I got a great idea. Let's do the ultimate training pack. What the? No. Okay, look at this. Musty double tap. Just kidding. I missed it. Clicked it somewhere. No. No. Okay, flip reset. Double flip reset. No. Not a single one actually. My boost button sometimes doesn't work, which is a bit of a shame. What the? Now I do have times where I wish I had directional arrow, where I could like make these little teeny weeny movements to get a reset. Because it does churn quicker, so you can... It's very nice to use when you have like a lack of momentum. You're staying close on the ball and you still want to get a reset. You can't really get it nearly when you're as close to the ball when you don't have directional. Oh, I hear a message. You guys heard that too? You heard that? You heard that? Oh my. Okay. So we okay. So Poop Handler, as you probably pronounced correctly, has won against Upego, assumedly in a game 5. Yes, that seems to be the case. Amazing. I am so curious to see how this guy plays. He doesn't have a Wikipedia page, seemingly has done nothing, but he only played in one of the qualifiers, and he made what, the semi-finals, I want to say. I just qualified through that one event, which is really impressive actually. Let me get the flag of Namibia. It seems like he's from Namibia. I'll use that for my overlay in a second. Other than that, some of the other results go Gun has beaten Wurty, Daisy has beaten Perex, Zany has lost to Wee Casper, my goat Wee Casper. Lankai got obviously the FF win against Jeff, or the free win. Eli Kim has got a 3 over Clipsy. Bigfoot game 5 win against Willant. And Poop Handler game 5 win against Opego. And Tristan 3-0 against Leo Shear. I'm happy I don't have to cast that guy right now. I think we're getting details for the game. I'm just running these qualities for these settings for the stream. I'm not sure if those are like optimum broadcast settings or not, but you know. That's a lot of messages. Okay, yeah, we got the deets. Let's make sure we don't say those details out loud. I guess we could call him Tweaks, considering that's his username. And then probably Trusted, because I don't even... I don't know what to do with that one. I mean, that's just not fun, is it? Their usernames are so far from their names on the website. That's incredible. On Wikipedia, they're called Poop Handler, which tweaks, and then Tristan, and that's just whatever that name is. Feel free to join when ready. Everything's good on my end for them to join. Yo, what's up, WJ Fun? I am doing good. What about you? What's holding them up? Are they there? Do they exist? Um, I'm not going crazy, am I? I did tell them that they can join. Did they say something in the chat? I don't think so. Hello, you can join if you're ready. If not, let me know. can see it right there. Official message. Sipe. Okay. They are here, so that's good. Let's see if we got them on the right sides. That does seem to be the case. Is his name Hawk Tua? Is that real? Oh my god. It doesn't even show on Rocket League, but it shows on the overlay. Okay. Well, you know, we got Poop Handler, which is spelt in Dutch. So that's cool. Take it on Tristan. Now Tristan is just gonna make a little own goal over here. I mean, we don't need to actually we don't need to look at that. We don't need to look at that. He has played better than this, I swear. This is not normal Tristan. Let me make sure I'm on director. I am. But you know, Tristan actually has made not just a final, he actually won one of the qualifiers. I think they ran 4 qualifiers for this event. And then whoever accumulated, no, 5 qualifiers, sorry. Whoever accumulated the most points would qualify for this event. And Mr. Poop Handler getting a good lead here. But even though Tristan has won one of the qualifiers, he's also competed in multiple, whereas Poop Handler here has only played in 1. And in that 1, he made the semi-final and qualified based on that 1 qualifier because of how well he did in that event. Oh my god, WJ. But yeah, little best of 5, a great demo there by Mr. Poop Handler. That's what I'm going to call him. Yeah, flip reset. Is he gonna go for the bump? Well, I'm not sure if he was trying to or not. I feel like he just kind of left it. Maybe he was scared of fully committing and having to concede because of it. Now he's trying to go for a freestyle musty flip, but not quite on target. I like that from Tristan. Really patient there. And I think he almost was able to get around him, but he got bumped so far away from the play afterwards. Tristan isn't sure, maybe. No, he did bank on him having boost, I think. Oh, the shot not quite good enough. But he's got boost control here. He's just hoping for a mistake. But Poop Handler playing it nice and slow. Good flick as well, had to force out a good save. Poop Handler played that really well. Tristan was just scared of committing early, and he just flicks it over him, even though he had such low boost. And then he got a really good flick, which forced Tristan to use all of his boost to get that save. Yeah, really well played from Poop Handler, eventually resulting in a goal as well. But if I had to guess going into this match, I think Tristan would be considered the favorite. You know, I mentioned Poop Handler, you know, qualified based on 1 event, but Tristan, I think, won that same event. So you gotta give it to him. Let me just fact check that real quick. Yeah, that is no, he did not win that event. He won the event prior. Sorry, my bad. So actually, I'm not sure then. Would Poop Handler have won if he played in the second event? Not in the second event, in the 4th qualifier. Who did Tristan beat? He got further than Willant and Lankai, which are pretty good results. Yeah, I'm not sure. I guess no, Poop Handler beat Tristan actually. Oh, that's interesting. So Poop Handler beat Tristan in the last one, and Tristan is going to get a tie-breaking? No, a tying shot here. So there you go. Tristan has won an event, but Poop Handler in the one event he has played, he has beat Tristan. So I imagine this is a very, very close match between these two. Will we see Game 5? I think it's honestly possible. I think Poop Handler firmly in a better position here, but that ball, yeah, that was not great possession, and now Tristan, as awkward as ever, just kind of forcing it back. I'll just look at that again. No, we can't. We can't see. But I think Tristan could have done a little bit better there when the ball was given to him. Because Poop Handler kind of gave away possession a little bit. Not free possession, it's just because he was on 0 boost. But and then here, just another kickoff goal. I can't lie to you. I do honestly think Poop Handler has looked the better player thus far, at least. He's also got the lead, so that's kind of self-explanatory. But doesn't look like he's not deserved it. Ooh, yeah. Very aggressive boost take, but it's actually kind of worked out. Oh, that challenge, not amazing, but the shot as well, not asking many questions. Alright, he's going in the air, going for the bump. He doesn't need it. And I think Tristan was probably trying to avoid it and ended up missing the ball in the process. Tristan just taking his time with this one. And I think he needed to get that flick just a little bit earlier. Okay. Almost got that one off Tristan, but doesn't quite have the max. Oh. Poop Handler going for the flip reset, but does not get it. Now, did he have to go for that with 12 seconds remaining? Probably not. Probably not. He was feeling confident, that has to be it. And you see players at the top level do that all the time, actually. Where they're just feeling it and they just want to keep going for it. But here a good kickoff for Poop Handler will pretty much secure him the win, but yeah, no, he can't. Tristan cannot get back to the blue side quick enough to get another goal in before 0 seconds. So that's game 1 going to the Poop Handler. Yeah, that was a fairly comfortable game. It was pretty close as well, don't get me wrong. But he did always kind of look like he had the upper hand, apart from a few moments. Alright then, game 2. So far, we've seen some highlight level plays from Poop Handler. Tristan has kept it somewhat close, but needs to do a little bit more, and that's exactly what he tries to do here with a musty, but cannot score it. And now on the counter attack, an open net for the Poop Handler. Well, that's a good kickoff. I think that was a little bit delayed there from the Poop Handler. Absolute 1v1 menace. No, was it delayed? I'm not sure. Maybe he just completely hard won it. I looked at WeJ's chat comment, so I didn't completely see the kickoff, and he's just absolutely annihilated him on the kickoff again. Man, I don't know why you went with that meme name. Which one? Which one are you talking about? You mean Poop Handler's name on ACGL and on Liquipedia apparently? Or are you talking about Tristan and his Steam name? Going for another musty, but this time he pulls it off. And honestly, I feel like he would have had an easier time going for a normal flip reset. But fair play to him. He got it nice and under him. This is a Cookser pinch, I think so. Not quite successful though. That's a decent shot, a hard save to make, but he does so as well. Tristan looking for the bump, and one excellent dodge that was by Mr. Poop Handler. He's going to keep that one close, a very strong 50. Didn't quite get the recovery. Now on the counter attack, Tristan. Ooh, a missed jump there. That could have actually been fatal for a Poop Handler, but Tristan couldn't get a hold of it completely. That looked great demo there. And now he can chill. You can choose what to do. He's going to go high in the air. He probably sees this chance isn't amazing, just gets one touch to delay his opponent, gets the boost. And unfortunately now actually gets demoed, which will now get complete free possession for Tristan. Going for the bump now, doesn't quite get it. Look at that height that Poop Handler got instantly. He saw that coming, and he went in early, nice and early and high. And when you get on that high side of the ball, it's really hard to get bumped. That's why when the bump play comes in from very far away, they have a lot more time to set up that bump, but you don't really have time to get on the high side of the ball. Yeah, well, very, very well done from Poop Handler. And I mean, again, this guy is a genius. This Poop Handler guy. He's just setting up the air dribble. He notices he can't go out and get the flip reset, and all he does is he's trying to get one more touch to get it maybe over someone to get a 50. He plays it nice and simple, yet also very mechanical at the same time. Oh, that might be an own goal. It's not going in. He could have committed to that, but he doesn't care. He's 4-1 up. He doesn't have to be. He doesn't have to be super aggressive. He wasn't confident in that one. He just lets it go. Because sometimes, to be fair, when a ball goes on the post, sometimes it doesn't quite bounce the way you think it's going to. So, you know, I respect that. I respect that. And oh my, oh yeah. Let's go past that one. Let's go past that one. It was a little bit of a fake, don't get me wrong, from Tristan, but I feel like the majority of that was Poop Handler just kind of missing the ball. And that's just going to be an open net. Yeah, Tristan off the kickoff. Poop Handler's really let himself go here a little bit. Not a great kickoff. And then now, only one goal ahead. If he went for the open goal now, maybe he would have been I say open, but depends who you ask. Maybe he would have been in a more firm lead, and maybe he would have been in the lead at all, because now it's all tied up. Tristan making a comeback in this game. Poop Handler absolutely tilted. That's just the speculation, but he has played a lot worse since that one side flip whiff, and then here another goal from Tristan, just up and over. I keep wanting to say tweaks. I want to say tweaks. I want to stay consistent and call him Poop Handler, the GOAT. Going for a 50 here, a good save from Tristan. Playing aggressive as well. If he got that demo, that would have been huge for him, but Poop Handler just about able to avoid it. Good 50 as well by Poop Handler. He's got all the boost as well. It's going to give up a little bit here, but has Tristan overcompensated his position? Not quite. Seems like he was in position to save that one, but Poop Handler also mechanically did not look too comfortable himself. Could have done a little bit better there. Alright, just a 1-goal lead here for Tristan. Poop Handler has been playing this game protecting the lead, but now that he's no longer in the lead, he's struggling to get his groove back together in terms of scoring goals. But that might be a very, very unnecessary touch onto the backboard for Tristan, and that's just a free tying up goal. I mean, that wasn't even near the net. He wasn't outplaying anyone. He just smacked it on the backboard nice and high for a free counterattack. And he'll be really frustrated at himself with that one. That's a nice lobbing ball. That touch from Tristan right there just delays Poop Handler that much more, so you can get the boost and still have the ball right after, because he's not going to clear it that far. Yeah, great play from Tristan there to get back the lead. Now Poop Handler again has to get it back to a tie game. Goes for the flip reset this time, but he gets the ball completely wrong. The flip reset he got completely wrong. He flip resetted himself rather than the ball, and unfortunately that's just going to be an open net for Tristan on the other side. I've had that happen to me many times, and I don't honestly know how to avoid that, other than just be better, I guess. But that's here, a kickoff goal for a Poop Handler, 4 seconds remaining. He just needs one. I thought that game was done and dusted, but maybe not. And then here the kickoff from Tristan, very, very confident, and that's a tie series now, 1-1. And if he loses this game, if Tristan lost that game, now everything's against him. It'd be really hard for him to come back in a reverse sweep. But now it's all tied up. It can really go anywhere now. It could go anywhere. I love saying like meme names, seriously, like names like Poop Handler. I can't even read the full name of Tristan. Oh, that's a great flick attempt. Didn't quite get the speed on it that he wanted to, or probably neither the delay, because I think if he delayed it a little bit more, he could have gotten closer to Tristan, which makes it all the more harder for him to get up high if he does need to. That's a good play here from Tristan, and gets the shot on target as well. Early lead coming in for Tristan. Now can he add to that? That's a big boost miss for the Poop Handler, and Tristan taking his time. He did not realize, I think, that he had no boost. But gets the flick anyways, it doesn't matter. That's 2-0. I mean, talk about like clear moments that changed the course of an entire series. That one whiff that looked like a little bit of a fake, but mostly a whiff from Poop Handler. And ever since then, it just hasn't looked the same. Ever since then, I think Tristan has looked the better player. And he's rode with that confidence ever since. And now, with a nice lead here in game number 3, a nice shot as well. I think Poop Handler gets the shot to be just a little bit lower. But no, that was top shelf. Oh, good save by Tristan as well. The acrobatics he had to do to get back to that one. Going for the bump surely. Yes, he is. That's a free goal right there for Poop Handler. And that's that. What I said earlier. When you get that air dribble when the opponent's fairly far away, they can't really get over you, because they're so far behind the ball that you just need to get the ball up a little bit high, and then you go directly for the player. It's very hard to stop as a defender. And now, Poop Handler mounting a comeback. So is the mechie plays that are good for supporting the ego a little bit. Oh, another one right here. 3 on the trot, on the bounce. I don't even know what trot means. I just subconsciously said it without not being sure what that even means. Tristan taking his time, and I thought he was going to lose the 50, but he played that one well. He knew Poop Handler had full boost, didn't really want to commit just in case Poop Handler beat him to the ball there. Would have been a free goal for him rather. Going for the reset this time and got it over Tristan. He played the one slow. I think he went for the flip reset, didn't quite get it, but still got it over him in the end. Mounts a shot, and Tristan on 0 boost. Gotta be hard to recover. Who we rate is winning. It's tough to say. I think I've got Poop Handler, and that's easy to say because it's tied up in the series and he's leading in game 3. But I feel like he has gotten tilted and in his own head felt unconfident before. But I feel like when he's on, it's better than when Tristan's on. Not by a giant margin, but I think it's that little bit. And it's going to be up to Tristan to prove me wrong here. Tristan has won one of the qualifiers. Poop Handler has not. He's only played in one of them and made the semi-final. That's how he qualified for this main event. Oh, a complete whiff again, and that's a goal. That's a goal. I mean, if we've ever seen a whiff that changed the course of the series, I think, you know, we've seen that before in what was it, last game? So that could be this game again. Now maybe Tristan's gonna roll with it because Poop Handler has whiffed the ball once. Okay, going for a flip reset maybe on zero boost and he gets it. This man, I mean, to be fair, this should have been somewhat predictable as well for Poop Handler, I feel. I didn't see it from his POV, but Tristan really had a lack of options to go for there on zero boost. Could have gone for maybe a slight nudge on the ball. And to be fair, I haven't done much analysis on 1v1 gameplay. I'm a little bit of a 3v3 guy. But who knows? Who knows? Playing it nice and slow here. Going for the flicker, that's a nice one. Yep, got not quite a top corner, but you know, got pretty close. More importantly though, the speed on that flick, the trajectory of the ball came in so quickly. Straight up into close to the crossbar. Look at that, what a bang. Kinda had to do that to delay his opponent, he was on low boost. I think he just about will be able to get back to it. Yes, he can. Poop Handler. 1 goal lead with 40 seconds remaining. It's almost going to own goal, but it's fine. It goes off his post. 18 boost. Can only really go for a shot, but it's a really good one at that. 7-5. 30 seconds remaining. And that's one of those moments where, yes, there was pretty much only one thing he could go for, but Tristan was very, very far away from the play. And he just had to hope he saved the shot. And unfortunately the shot was just that good, and now he's just playing it around, Tristan. The most awkward play you'll ever see, but he'll take that one. 20 seconds remaining, and that's a firm lead. He should maybe get another one here, but he doesn't mind just playing a little 50 instead of trying to rush another goal. And I think with 10 seconds remaining, we can pretty much confirm that Poop Handler will be going to match point. Tristan had a good latter half of last game and rode that momentum into this game, but Poop Handler suddenly had a resurgence into the game and just took control back. Tweaks? We don't call him Tweaks around here, we call him Poop Handler. Poop Handler. I imagine that if he ever makes RLCS, he might have to do a rebrand if he is gonna go under that name. He probably will just be Tweaks, but for now, I want to live in the moment and call him Poop Handler. What's happened? Am I playing? Am I subbing in? Oh, he's gone. He's gone. Oh, no, he's back. I thought, for a second there, I thought he'd won or something, or like he thought he won. But he's got to win another game. Did I just get an email? Oh, I got an email from Lolonizer for following. Thank you so much for the follow, bro. Was that a ceiling challenge I saw there from Tristan? Fair play. Oh, what a flip reset. He does get the save, Tristan. No, is that Tweaks on the... Have they changed sides? Is that what's happened? Why have they changed sides? My bad. Wait, I need to now change the entire overlay. Because they've changed sides. Can you believe that? Because I can't, straight up. Okay. 1 second, guys. I don't know who just scored, but... They've changed sides, so I gotta... No, there's another goal. I couldn't see the goal. Okay, I think I've updated it. No, I need to change the score as well. Oh. Update. Have I updated it? Okay, I have. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good. Well, it does seem it's 1-1. Not sure what happened to get here. Wait, did the Tweaks just expect that to go towards a corner? A little bit awkward. He just about gets the save. That's impressive, actually. He was so far gone, and now he gets a counter attack. The shot's on target, and Tristan cannot get back. Poop handler having to do every acrobatic he might imagine to get back to that one, but he's done it, and he's got on the lead. That's crazy. And now he's got a kickoff goal to add on to the lead. Yeah, he was caught completely out of position there, assuming that Tristan was going to go off to the corner. And now he's just scored 3 in a row. Gets that one counter. 2 kickoff goals now in a row. It's these moments when you concede off a counter like that, and then 2 kickoff goals after. It's those moments when a tweet comes out saying, I hate 1v1. Can he get the shot here? No, he doesn't want to commit to it completely. Didn't feel comfortable. But it was a really good scoring position, and he's going to get punished for it. Sometimes you just gotta, if you smell the open net, you just gotta go for it. You gotta trust your instincts. You can't be second guessing yourself on every single shot, even if it's, 80% free, 70% free. You gotta commit. 70% maybe a little bit on the low end, but you gotta believe in yourself. Tristan looking pretty awkward here, and it's gonna be almost bumped out. Still was a free possession for Poop Handler though. Gonna go low. Just keeps in control and flicks it over. And Tristan, he was afraid the challenge. He was so afraid of that initial pop when he came down that he delayed it a lot. Just currently does not have a great read on Poop Handler. Just playing into his corners on 0 boost. Whenever you're tracking, going for the ball there in defense on low boost, there's always a chance that your opponent comes in and demos you. Nice and patient play from Tristan. But his entire time, Poop Handler has been on high boost. Goes for a flick, doesn't get that much speed on it. That's a big difference, because if Poop Handler's on that flick, that one's going 90 miles an hour into the net like that. That was very, very quick flick. Just didn't get the timing right on that one, and just gets a demo, and that's an open net. Looks so far like a confident game, and don't get me wrong, Tristan can absolutely come back here still. 4 goals in 2 minutes is very, very common in 1v1. But pretty far away from a tie game for the moment. Tristan gonna go up high. Does he go for the bomb? No, he goes for the air dribble. A save from Poop Handler. Oh, that's a really good stop, but Tweaks still gets that shot. I call him Tweaks, I can't believe it. Poop Handler getting the 7-2 scoreline now. You gotta say, it's gonna be really tough. A really tough situation for Tristan. I don't see him coming back in this. A really good touch, got an open net. You could tell he's nervous with how long he waited for that one, but he does get the goal. That's a good kickoff from Tristan, but can he sink it in? Just put it on target. Yeah, there we go. There we go. That's 2 goals. Now just 3 more. Now just 3 more. Fake kickoff, smart by Poop Handler. Good touch by Tristan. He almost got. Oh no, he does. Is that on target? Actually, no. It's just a little bit wide. I thought for a second maybe that could sneak in off the corner of the goal. Oh, Tristan, he's let himself go there. That went absolutely nowhere. You can tell Poop Handler is not in a hurry at all. He's absolutely fine with just chilling out, going for a slower play, going for an extra fake here or there. Because that just wastes all the more time. And you know that your opponent is panicking. They're rushing for everything in their head. They're telling themselves, I gotta score now. So it just works on that mentality oh so well. I think he gets a backflip off the flick. Won't be able to save it, or won't be able to sink it rather. So it will be a free ball for Tristan, but with 10 seconds remaining, I'm afraid it's a little bit too late. And yeah, there we go. Poop Handler will get the 3-1 victory over Tristan. Moving on to the one of the upper semi-finals. Will be interesting to see how he does so far. He's been a pleasant surprise. You know, just playing one qualifier, making the semi-finals, and now he's in the upper semi-finals in the main event as well. So there you go. What a great performance from Poop Handler. And Tristan, I'm sure he can make quite the lower bracket run as well. You know, he has won one of the qualifiers, so I think he came in as seed number 2, so I'm sure he could do really well on a lower bracket and maybe still end up finishing above Poop Handler. We'll have to wait and see for that one. Anyways, I'll go to a little BR back screen until we've got our next match, and I'll see you there. Oh, alright. I'm in. Okay. We got our next match. We're actually casting Tristan again. Join. Oh my, I can't spell. Join if ready. How we got Jeff in. Big Jeff. Jeff, who couldn't make our earlier match against Lankai, but it's fine. He's here now. In the lower bracket, he got an impressive 3-0 win actually over Zany. I think Zany has gone 2-3 in Swiss this split. I actually might be wrong about that. But he's at least an up and comer. Yeah, I'm not sure he actually has gone 2-3, maybe not. But he's an up and comer. He's been playing in the main events, in some of the main events of Greybeard SSA. It's not, no, it's not VJ Jeff. But it is Jeff, the SSA Jeff. So that's a pretty good win from Jeff. Jeff himself has only made a top 8 in the qualifiers, in these 1v1 qualifiers thus far, but he himself is also a main event player in SSA RLCS. But now he's going to go up against Tristan, who we just watched lose against Hoop Handler. Or Tweaks as they call him as well, apparently. That flipper set. Oh my word! What a shot from Jeff! I was not expecting that. I was honestly looking at his decal. I was thinking like, what is this guy doing? What is that? Where's that decal? You at least don't see, you know, decals like that. I assume it's like a black market or mystery decal, whatever they call it. I don't remember. Look at that. He's got the flip resets. Is that Jeff's thing? Is that Jeff's thing? The flip resets. Look at this guy. In the Octane as well. He still hasn't claimed the Fennec yet. Or you could say it the other way around. Oh no, the open net. Sometimes you gotta ask yourself, if someone really likes flip resetting, you gotta ask yourself, can they hit open nets? And clearly, so far in this case, Jeff, for Jeff, that's a no. For Jeff, that's a no. But hey, it's all tied up though. You know, it's fine. Jeff doesn't need to worry too much, but Tristan is a pretty, I wouldn't say worthy adversary, because it's probably more than that. Did Jeff get the flick up and over him? And it just hits the open after, it trickles into the middle. Jeff doing a good job there of avoiding that bump. Or that demo rather, from Tristan. Let me check as well. Do I even have them the right way around? Oh, I don't even have the names changed. I never clicked to update. But I think I got them in the wrong way anyway, so let me change that real quick. Tristan, Jeff. Okay, there we go. Should be all good now. Alright, Tristan going up in the air, going for a flip reset. Going for a pinch maybe. Jeff trying to get this one out. Tristan, he got a little bit caught off guard there. Allowed Jeff to get outside of his own half and then still didn't apply enough pressure to stop him from scoring the open net counterattack. And I'm not gonna lie, I feel like Tristan is better than this. I feel like he's not quite showing up today to his own standard. Jeff now taking his time, going for the shot, and he sinks it as well. Sources say that if Tristan had a better name on Steam, that he wouldn't be losing. Just kidding. Obviously, it doesn't really matter. Look at that recovery from Jeff, and he's just gonna give an open net to his opponent. He's gonna great pass himself. It was impressive he got there the way he did. Maybe the touch itself not so much, but I could see it. I could see it. Tristan taking his time, the pop, not challenging the defense enough. Just maybe a little bit scared to pull that trigger right now, Tristan. Good boost grab as well. Oh, but that touch into the air is so far away. He has to do so much work. Can he make it work? He almost did, but it just wasn't quite enough. But he at least challenges the defense, and a defense on 0 boost. Can he get a good shot? No, not quite again. Jeff just holding on 0 boost. And then the shot into the top corner. Eventually, Tristan gets the tie. Tie setting goal? Tie goal? The tie goal? Tie-in goal? Sorry, I haven't casted in a while. You could probably tell. I'm also starting to say sink, which is just not a word I'd ever say before. When you build new habits suddenly, that's when you know you've taken a long break. That's a good angled shot as well. Rather acute, I would say. Tristan having to tie things up again. Just goes for a double jump, but not really much more. It doesn't really look comfortable on the ball right now, but it does not matter. Defensive Jeff has proven to not be that great. It does look like it's been a bit of a consistent problem for him. So that does allow Tristan to have a bit of leeway in offense. Tristan, again going up in the air. Can he make this one work? He has to do it with confidence. Gets the flip reset, but doesn't quite get the one he needed. Now on the counter attack, Jeff, he looks a lot more confident. Oh my, the flip reset! I mean, that's just incredible. That's something, because I think he flipped into that flip reset, so it almost looks like a flip reset double, but I don't think it was. But the way he set that up was just absolutely brilliant. Jeff playing the boost game. Little did he know that Tristan did already have a firm amount of boost. Jeff almost getting that one over him, but couldn't quite beat him. Tristan on completely 0 boost. And Jeff just narrowly, seemingly gonna take game 1 here, but he does have 11 seconds to throw this one away still. Jeff goes for a fake kick up, and that proved to already work as well with Poop Handler. Very smart by Jeff. Game 1 going to Jeff. I mean, Jeff is playing incredible right now. I'm not sure when the last time was I've seen him play, or if I've ever watched him play before at all. But he's been incredible. Why do I have another message? The admins are requesting Tristan to change his name. Here we go. Tristan's normal name. We have once again found peace. Am I on Jeff Cam? I probably am. Jeff looking for a 50 maybe? No, still going for the air dribble. Surprised he did. I felt like if he did go for the air dribble that Tristan would just always have it red. He couldn't really move the ball that much for it to be a big surprise anymore. Just an open net for Tristan. He'll take his time and he'll confirm the first goal of game number 2. Jeff on low boost here, there's no way he doesn't get punished here. Tristan going for the bump, he gets it as well. Yeah, there we go, a great shot from Tristan to get himself back into the game. And he can score a lot here, because Jeff's defense, I won't lie, it's a little bit suspect. He has to rely on himself scoring a lot of goals in offense and getting by in defense somehow for him to win. But I won't lie, I do think this matchup is a little bit stacked against him. If Tristan remains as remains to be in a state of low confidence, then maybe he can just about scrape these games and get this upset. But I do fear things are gonna start going in the way of Tristan. Just going for an air dribble, and again, that's just the goal. Simple air dribble. He got a little bit of a movement on that ball away from where it was initially going, but in the end, he didn't do that much. Jeff has to get like an insane flip reset to score on Tristan sometimes, and he just has to do a little air dribble. That being said though, Jeff playing this one brilliantly with the low 50. And someone has just... Xano has invited me to the party. It's from someone from Posty Sportsmasters. Who was it again? JKN? Was that them? They finished bottom though, didn't they? Maybe they get back into Division 1 after next season, I'm not sure. We'll have to wait and see, I guess. Anyways, Tristan on the counter attack. Does he just about get it? Yes, he does! 3-goal lead now for Tristan. A very close one there for Jeff. He got that one away on the post, but unfortunately he bounced back into his own net. Jeff should have an open net here after that successful challenge. Now just 2 goals away. Pretty close games. I don't think we've seen any single jump kickoffs in any of the games we've viewed today, which I'd like to see a little bit as well. Oh, that flick was almost perfect from Jeff. And now all these touches from Tristan. He didn't want to be there, but he just couldn't get out of the way. And yeah, Jeff just accidentally touching it into him. Probably a little bit fortunate, but it is what it is, and Jeff will take that goal. Flick completely messed up Tristan now. Kind of just waiting until Jeff moves away. Looking for a bump. Ooh, Jeff only covering low, and to be fair, that is where the only place Tristan wasn't really covering. He's taking his time. The shot may be a little bit late. It didn't get a lot of height on it either. Now Tristan setting up the play. Good save by Jeff. Jeff going for the air dribble, going for the bump. Doesn't quite get it. Good stop by Tristan. And I think Jeff maybe got a little bit unsure of whether he was going for the bump or the air dribble. Didn't fully commit. And that's a good 50 near the goal line by Tristan. Get back into 2-goal cushion. Or cushion, however you pronounce that. Jeffy straight off the bat. Did a great play there. Tristan did a good job just getting as close as he could on low boost. Jeff getting the boost, that's huge. But can he get it around Tristan? That's the real question. The shot, not amazing. Tristan's still awkward, still on 0 boost, but so is Jeff now. Jeff getting the corner boost will make this very difficult for Tristan. Jeff, decent 50. Can Tristan get us away? Yes, he can. Jeff gonna play boost again? No, he's not. He's gonna go for the midfield. Realized there was a potential danger if he went for the corner boost. Flick, not amazing. I have noticed that Jeff definitely struggles with flicks that have a forward trajectory. Well, that's a good flip reset. Gets the 50 as well. Right near the goal. Straight in. You can't get Jeff in the air. You can't allow him to start a flip reset. As soon as he starts to flip reset, you know you're in danger. Air dribble started a bit low. Looking maybe for a 50. He knew he couldn't do too much with it. I think Tristan may have just ungoaled. It's fine. Early flick by Tristan. He sensed the early challenge. And he has punished it as well. Yeah, I think Jeff just looking for that late goal. He saw the time, he saw he didn't have a lot of time left, so thought maybe if I just ego challenge him here, I got a goal and it's all tied up. But unfortunately for him, Tristan saw it coming. Good backflip there from Tristan to bail out his commit. I played this one slow. Unfortunately, that one bounced a little bit high for him. Didn't play controlled enough. Will be an open net for Jeff. He does sink it, but he needs one more. That was a close one, by the way, on that open. I think that was a single jump kickoff attempt by Jeff. Not quite working out though. That's a game win by Tristan now. So I think they're all tied up now, 1-1 in the series. And you can kind of tell what I'm saying here, right? Is Jeff 16 shots, Tristan 8 shots, yet Tristan wins the game on 11 saves and Jeff on 3 saves. So when I said that Jeff's defense was a little bit suspect and he had to rely on his offensive prowess, I was not joking. I was not joking. He's getting a lot of efforts, but he's just not scoring them, unfortunately, and he absolutely has to, or else he has no chance here. Tristan hasn't been the most aggressive in trying to score his opportunities, because I feel like he knows that Jeff doesn't consistently score on his possessions. So I think he tries to play it that extra bit controlled. But to be fair, I think honestly Tristan could have pounced on it even more. I think that could have been a way more one-sided game than it was. And on the other hand, if Jeff starts scoring more of his opportunities, I think it could be a real close game here. Nice shot, just a little bit wide from Tristan. We're on Tristan cam, my bad. Big clear from Jeff. Tristan should save it, but it's going to be pretty awkward. Open net for Jeff, and he does get it. That was actually a really good clear. Pretty awkward for Tristan. I wonder if he could have gone a little bit earlier or something like that, but it was a pretty awkward ball. Jeff, will he score from this one? No, and the 50 as well. He wasn't looking at all for a 50 to kind of kill the ball or win it in a direction he wanted to. It almost looked like he was trying to flick the ball there, but that was a negative XG. It was impossible to score from that scenario is what I'm trying to say, and the only way it does turn into a goal is actually you conceding. So I was trying to kind of the point I'm trying to make, and now this time Jeff taking his time, gets the flick a little bit late. And honestly, if I'm Jeff's coach, I would tell him, honestly, give up on the flicks. If you're gonna go for a flick, go for it early. If you go for it late, it hasn't really worked out for you ever during this series, I will be honest. So if you're gonna go for something late, go for something else. It has not worked out for him thus far. This time, not even going for a 50 or anything, he just sat below the ball. Almost, I mean, Tristan is really toying with this now. I feel like he's been too happy to not be quick on certain plays, and that as well, that was completely wide open net, and they just kind of messed it up completely. I assume confidence is lacking as well for Tristan if we're getting to this stage as well. Air dribble into the top corner, Jeff can't stop it. And that's a 2-goal lead. Yeah, well done by Tristan there, getting the air dribble. And getting the bump off Jeff as well. But Jeff's going to go straight for a shot. Doesn't get amazing power on it. Jeff trying to catch Tristan out, but Tristan's still able to get that 50 away in defense. Taking his time on his flick. Gets a good flick. There we go. I mentioned earlier how when Tristan was playing against Poop Handler, that he didn't quite look like he could get those flicks in a very effective forward trajectory. But he's proven me wrong there with that one. A very impressive flick. Not Poop Handler, sorry, Jeff getting it around Tristan, taking his time. Maybe just a little bit too much. Tristan doesn't get the best clear. I'll give it away for some boost. It's proven to be a fairly good strategy for Tristan. Jeff hasn't been the greatest in possession. But I think Tristan's kind of messed up there. Open net for Jeff, just about. Corner bounce, almost on the crossbar, but it goes in. And by the way, I noticed I got some more followers from Gato Meow and Jeff, both involved in this event as well. Oh, and Jeff is playing right now, so. I fear the only way Jeff can mount and come back here in this game is if he gets a crazy flip reset, and that just like increases his ego so much that he can perform to an elevated level or something. Because Tristan is really not playing that well right now, and he's unable to make it that close right now. Good flip reset attempt, unfortunately just a little bit wide. He'll go back to the sidewall and he'll go for another one. Now he'll go for a little simple, not an air dribble, but like a little nudge, you can call it. But the nudge was too predictable. So by the time he went for the nudge, it wasn't possible to go for the flip reset either, so Tristan could perfectly see that as well. Tristan trying to get an awkward goal here. He played that one very well, looking for the bump, didn't really get it, but this should be open now. Come on, Tristan, you go for that one. Yeah, okay, we're just gonna miss that one. Sure, I mean, why not? Let's just take our time a little bit too much. It's been a consistent issue with Tristan this series. Will he pay for it? The backwards flick from Jeff. I like it. He can't quite get it on target. Does at least make it somewhat awkward for Tristan. He's going to instantly go off of that one. Oh, if he got the bump there on Tristan, that's a guaranteed goal, but I'm not sure if he was even going for it. Now Tristan going in the air. Going to the floor. Has to go for a 50 only. And now just has to maintain that lead. Jeff going for the open net. Does he get it? Not quite. He saw Tristan go for the corner boost, and that opened an opportunity for him, but he couldn't quite get it. A good track back by Jeff to get back to the ball after Tristan pretty much had an open net if he didn't get there. And a good flip reset from Tristan will secure game number 3. Sorry, I'm struggling from allergies today. Not just today, actually, just recently in general. Makes my throat pretty sore, unfortunately. That's why I've been taking a little bit of a chiller approach today. Alright. Will we see the Jeff come back? Will we go to game 5? That's the real question. Okay, Jeff has switched to the Fennec. I don't mind it, I don't mind it. Okay, that touch I do mind though. Looking very uncomfortable. Good demo though, at least. He's gonna slowly set up his play. He does have a lot of time. He could have gone for a hook shot, but rather he'll go for a fake. And he does it twice as well. Just edging on. Interested on that play. It's like, yeah, am I gonna go? No, I'm not. Am I gonna go? No, I'm not. And then, yeah, he just scores the open net after, and now on the kickoff. Again. I mean, he looked awkward in the first, give or take 10 to 15 seconds. But yeah, scored an impressive goal, and now is also 2 goals in the lead. He has to keep it up for a prolonged period, however. A game is not just 30 seconds after all. Good dodge on the bump there, Jeff. Tristan sneaking in. Might have got just that little bit close, too close, but Jeff couldn't quite get a reset or anything. Jeff just about able to save that one. That's a shot, and I think it's on target. There we go. Tristan getting a goal back. Just looking at when Jeff looked unsure of what he was going to do, and then just kind of saw a little opening. I went for it. Flick up high. Ooh, Jeff. Look at uncomfortable now. Taking his time. Maybe a little bit too much now. Gets a 50. Tristan is on low boost now, so that's good for him. Complete boost control for Jeff. Can he sink this one? Awkward there for the angle. Did a decent job not getting bumped too much here. Just go for a shot here, maybe go for a double tap. That's fine, he just hits it on the backboard. This time he'll go home, goes for a little pop. The pop was not good enough. And he's allowed Tristan to survive here in a situation where really he should have conceded already. Or at least he should have been tested properly. Jeff is not really testing him. And sometimes just testing the opponent is very important, because that puts them in a situation where they're more likely to concede right after, right? So Jeff doesn't have to score the ultimate scoring opportunity instantly. He can just kind of like reduce his opponent's resources by testing him in defense, but he's not really doing that, and then in the end it doesn't matter. He gets an important save and just has an open counterattack. Can he mount? Can he add more to his lead? That 50 again. Whenever Jeff moves forwards and goes for an offensive attempt where he tries to 50 at the end, it never works out. His 50s near the opposing goal line are just not amazing. And as I say that, he does get a 50 right on the goal line of Jeff. But to be fair, that was an open net. You know, that doesn't count. That doesn't count. And Tristan, on the other hand, he is struggling. He is struggling. He just does not have a great read on Jeff at the moment. And his self-confidence doesn't seem to be that high. It is fine though. He's not going to lose if he loses this match. Well, he's going to lose this one, but then he wouldn't lose a series yet. And then Jeff just getting another one here. After some very awkward defense by Tristan. And I'm kind of concerned as well, because I feel like he's not even playing as well as he was against Poop Handler. But that's a really good air dribble into the top corner. Surely this will give him a little bit more confidence now to kind of kick on. Good flick by Tristan. Good save as well by Jeff. Is my stream lagging? Surely, I hope not. Jeff, yeah. Very good to commit there. Goes for a little extra touch on the end. Good demo though now by Tristan. Will have an open net, but he has no boost. And Jeff spawns to get the save as well. Well, that's a very good catch though in the midfield by Tristan. Just 2 goals. He only needs 2 goals, and this is when Jeff starts panicking. 5-3, 50 seconds remaining. A golden opportunity for Tristan to steal the game late in the game. Tristan, low boost, doesn't get all the pads, and a great flick from Jeff. Just gets it up and over in the back flick. Back flip flick. Yeah, that one. And Jeff, now just 30 seconds. He needs to claim game 5. He gets another goal, and I think that kind of confirms it. I don't think Tristan will be able to come back here with 4 goals in 27 seconds. Let me look. It doesn't say I've got any drop frames at least. The stream was like kind of lagging on my thingy on my laptop. I would say I would roast Tristan more for this play, but you know, it's garbage time in the game, so who really cares? I am slightly concerned about one rule in the tournament, I will be honest, which is players aren't allowed to FF individual games, and if they do, they have to FF the entire series. Because usually in top tier 1v1 competitions, that's perfectly allowed. So I hope that doesn't end up being like a conversation late on in the tournament where someone tries to do that. Because it probably should be allowed realistically. Tristan seems to be trying to calm down a little bit going into game 5, so in the meantime I'll go get some water. Alright, I got my water. Were they waiting for me? There's no way, right? There's no way they were waiting for me. A fair play, I guess, if they were. Alright, let's see if we go director cam. Yes, we do. Is that Jeff on the kickoff instantly? No way. Carrying that momentum from last game, getting an instant kickoff goal here in game number 5. And this is probably the biggest SSA tournament, SSA 1v1 tournament we've ever seen. So the results do matter, and Tristan, that goal very much matters as well to stop the momentum from Jeff. Jeff taking his time. And I think that 50 just is going to go straight in. Yeah, I mean, Jeff didn't go for a 50, but it ended up being a 50. And those have not gone well for Jeff. Does he go for the early flick? He almost does, but misses it entirely. And now Tristan on the counter attack. He realized he had that open net. Jeff getting that boost. Tristan on the ball. Just a little bit slow, a little bit predictable. Just hanging on here was Tristan. Now on defense, both players have a lot of boost. Jeff going for the air dribble, he gets it as well. And we're tied 2-2 in game number 5. Been an interesting game thus far. Thus? Said it with like an S. Oh, great demo by Jeff. Can do whatever he wants now. He's not gonna go on the wall, he's just gonna do a little flick and he gets it again! I did not have faith in Jeff scoring that one, I will be honest. I was like, you know, I've got more faith in them on the wall, but obviously going on the wall usually is a bit more risky. Depending on what play you go for on the wall, of course, but... Jeff on the Fennec is just a completely different player. Much more ground orientated, but also a lot better on the ground than what he was on the Octane. And I think that's kind of the mindset he's been using as well. He's consciously playing a little bit different in this car. Going in the air now. Goes for the extra nudge at the end. Couldn't quite beat Tristan. Tristan going for a bump. Doesn't quite get it. Great save by Jeff. Just narrowly avoiding that bump off the air dribble. Now Jeff getting a shot that's on target. And that's a 2-goal lead now for Jeff. You gotta believe in the Jeffs of this world. Yeah, I mean he's playing really well. It would be really impressive for him to get this victory off against Tristan. Because Jeff has only made top 8 in these qualifiers for this event. Only ever made top 8. And his accumulated points have allowed him to be in this event. But he has defeated Zany 3-0 now in round 1. And then round 2, he's about to defeat Tristan if he keeps this going. Another flick from him. Back to back to back. And it's funny when you compare their results, because Tristan has won one of these qualifiers, not just made a quarterfinal, he's gone the extra 2 steps that Jeff has not. And yet Jeff is in the winning position in game number 5. If you win this round, I believe you make top 8, I want to say. Top 8 in the event. Currently we're in top 12. Prize pool positions for only top 8, by the way, I believe. And Jeff getting yet another goal in game 5. And anxiety will be settling in here for Tristan, but that will be at least a slight momentary relief here for Tristan. Getting another goal back. Tristan looking for the bump. Jeff expertly avoids it. Gets the boost. Tristan trying to get back to the ball, but gets demoed for his efforts. Jeff taking his time. He can do whatever he wants. He's gonna go in the air. He's gonna go for another nudge, and he gets it this time. 7-3 for Jeff. Yo, what's up, Juffer King? Good kickoff for Tristan. Can he get this back into the middle quickly? He's taking his time, making Jeff second guess. No, Jeff gets the save. Tristan first on the shot, and that's 7-4. Alright. Yeah, they keep scoring on each other, but the goal lead seems to be somewhat similar throughout the process in the last minutes or so. But yes, Jeff still maintaining a 3-goal lead for the time being. But will it diminish within a minute's time? That is a question. Tristan again, and look at the height that Jeff got on that. He saw it coming so early that he went so high and get the save. Tristan almost with another opportunity there. Now Jeff on low boost could spell trouble for the near future. Tristan, he'll do it again. He goes for the bump again, but Jeff gets it out yet again. Somehow 40 seconds remaining. Tristan, you need 3 goals. Your air dribble bumps have not worked. Jeff has got them read perfectly. And Jeff now in the air, going for the flip reset. Doesn't quite get it. Tristan, open net on the other end. Will he go get it? He will. Jeff, nice shots, I assume himself, but I'm not sure. Like, maybe, I guess he's just making fun of Tristan having to score an open net to get within 2 here. Jeff bringing it back to his own half. Getting a decent touch away. That'll slow down Tristan immensely now. Just 10 seconds on the clock. I don't think Tristan can get back to the ball. He's left the match. Oh no, he is probably really annoyed at this match. But yeah, Jeff has put in a stellar performance. Tristan obviously not performing to expectations here today. Considering he had won one of the qualifiers, came in as one of the top contenders for the event. Unfortunately, he will bomb out very, very early. Jeff will be moving on to top 8. We'll call that 9-5. I'll put a GG's in the chat. I realized I didn't do that last time, but it's whatever. Alright. That's cool to see. Jeff going to top 8. If you want to see whether he can make it work in the next round, by the way, guys, make sure to, I guess, let me check who it is that's streaming it. Subzan. My guy Subzan is streaming it. So, guys, you gotta go support Jeff. You gotta go support Jeff. Let me, Subzan. Rage. Does that work? Yeah, let's go raid Subzan. He's streaming the next round. He will be streaming the next round that Jeff is playing in. You gotta support him there. Anyways, I thank you all for watching, and I'll see you later. Because you know, my bit of the stream is done. The other people are doing the other games. Anyways, bye bye.
I don't know. There was just confusion. I think Eliakim just thought he didn't win game 1. But either way, we see ourselves here in game 5 now. Actually, it's my brain's frazzled after all of that, and we do see Sib. Thank you so much for the raid as we're here in this amazing 3-1 situation in the upper bracket semi-finals. I do hope your stream went well as well, Sib. Is that you done as well? I thought you had one more round to go, or was your lower bracket also already done? My ball overlay is on your stream. Fair enough. Well, that is that's good to see. At least it means that we're not secretly playing a 5-0 situation from Tweaks. It is 100% 3-1. What is this Tweaks? I mean, I don't know. Tweaks has been. I didn't see game 1 and game 2 because I joined this series late, Stratic. But Tweaks and it's been 2 overtimes.
Alright, we're back. We actually have one more series to cast. I did forget, but it's fine. You know, I rated because they have to go watch the next the next Jeff series. But I do actually have another one, so we'll join that one soon. Actually, I don't want to show you the password, do I? Let me go to a different screen. We're gonna go to a black screen for a second, just until I enjoy the lobby. Uh, there we go. All right, we're joining. We're joining. Yo yo, you all here? Is that my goat, Wee Casper? I don't know what teams they'll be on, but I'll just make a guess. Wee Casper. Wee Casper. Uh, he hasn't said anything. And then we got Daisy. I thought he rebranded to Cam, but I guess he's back on Daisy. Well, if you are all here, then feel free to join. Do I have my chat is enabled? It looks, oh, party chat. Oh, that's why. My bad. I didn't have that on. That's unfortunate. And this entire time I didn't realize I had friends chat only on. So I just can't see when they're here or not. That's amazing. I guess we worked through it today somehow. And we just make sure as well to see if this is a best of 5. Yeah, it is best of 5. Good to know. Cam has gone on orange, so let me switch that up. Let me switch that up. Bam bam bam. And we'll do Cam's. Okay. I've switched it up. I've switched it up. I'm just making sure everything's correct. Yeah. Okay. Seems all fine, seems all fine. But yeah, anyway, some context. We got Wee Casper playing. Who, let's see for a second. I know he won his upper bracket round. Cam's getting a tying goal, by the way. He knows he won his first round against Zany, which Jeff did as well, as we know. And then he won against Yopego 3-0. So that's a good result. 3-0, 3-1. I'm sure Daisy / Cams is coming in as the favorite here. Very mechie player as well. I've played him in rank before. He's pretty good, pretty good. And he gets a very nice 50 here as well against Wee Casper. Wee Casper is my goat though. Do forgive me if I'm slightly biased. I've casted Wee Casper countless times now. Wee Casper just taking his time. Are we on? I think no, we weren't on Cam's cam. We were on Director Cam. Just didn't realize it. Look at that. Look at this preset as well from Wee Casper. Looks pretty cool. Cam with the more standard preset. Though does look slightly, maybe slightly off the norm. My feed is blacked out. Are you sure? Blacked out. My feed looks pretty normal to me. On my own, like. Looks good to me? Okay, thank you, thank you. I was panicking there, this is like, there's no way. It's been blacked out for the song. Well, that's a great 50 as well by Cam. I've never known WeCasper to be a 1v1 guy. Not that I know him personally or anything, but... Well, that's a lot of bumps there, yeah. Na. Let's see, who was Cam won against to get up to this point? So Perex lost against Guns. It's not too surprising. Those two are pretty close. Oh, another goal for Cam. He's absolutely annihilating in game 1. And then he won against Willant, however you pronounce that. Those are some pretty decent wins, I think. WeCasper also lost against Lankai, who I would have casted in round 1 if Jeff was able to appear. A good save by WeCasper. Oh, nice try by Cam. WeCasper just struggling on 0 boost at this time, and he was hoping that there wouldn't be an ego challenge. Probably because on 0 boost, so he just kind of had faith in it. Unfortunately, that was not rewarded. A little bit of a throwaway game now, where you can kind of not care, I guess. Not that it's necessarily the greatest strategy, but it's important not to overexert your energy in a situation where you're losing like 7-1. To be fair, it is 2 minutes remaining though, so it's not like it's impossible, but definitely a tough one to come back from. Yeah, you see that all the time actually, where somebody makes a comeback in a situation where it was very tough to do so, and then they've used so much energy to do that, and that emotionally they just feel so drained going the next game because of them losing that game. Oh my, what a flick from Gab. I'm not sure we've quite seen, we've maybe seen like one flick to that level so far on my stream today, but that was definitely very impressive. Cam, yeah, he's just got complete control. And I don't even know, like, how do you waste this time? How do you waste this 1 minute and 12 seconds to get to the end of the game? If you're WeCasper. Because usually you probably just, like, FF the game. Which is what players do nowadays, but... Since you have to see out these games, I don't know. Go for some clips, but at the same time, just conceding more goals doesn't feel too nice either. So just play simple Rocket League, I guess. I'm not sure. Don't think about it too much. Just kind of play as smoothly as you can. Yeah, that's another one. That's 10-1. I mean, we haven't seen a blowout like this at all on my stream yet. Low air dribble attempt here from Cams. Fine, you can just go for the 50 afterwards, take the boost. And now WeCasper to see if he can do something on this boost amount. Unfortunately, that initial touch went too far away and he backed out. Just the right decision. He has an open net here though. That might be a little, you know, last goal wins. That's what I heard. Is that one of the rules? Can somebody check the rule book real quick? Did they say last goal wins? Is that one of the rules? No? Maybe not? Okay, whatever. Maybe not, maybe not. Come on, another one. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. But a force of nature. I mean, he definitely lives up to that title in this game. 1900 points. Wow, he got more score that game than I have ever had MMR. Fair play, fair play. Can Oi Casper, the man, the icon for White Rabbit Gaming. Oh, I thought for a second there that we Casper was gonna get completely demoed there, but I think Cam didn't quite get close enough. He like backed out or something, I think. That's a great clear by Cam, just not a clear you really expect usually. We Casper backwards. Trying to catch up Cam, and he does so as well. He will get the first goal. Did someone say first goal wins? No, I'm just kidding. Kick off in favor of Cam here. Goes up very high. Can he make this work? Has to kind of force it high. He's gonna not be able to get the boost, but it's fine. Can just bring it all the way back. Which is the kind of play that we haven't seen thus far. But it is a really good one, so I'm not saying that as in it's a very niche. It's actually very, very effective. Didn't exactly steal anyone's boost. Oh my, that was a very open net. We Casper probably not being urgent enough there. Low boost here for Cam, hoping to get a good 50, but we Casper was very, very patient and he'll be able to get a counterattack. There we go. You know, he might have scored like 2 goals in the entirety of last game, but he scored the only 2 goals thus far in this game. Slow kickoff here by Wee Casper, might have been all part of the plan. Cam on 0 boost does get his good shot still, and that allows him to get that corner boost as well. Just how capable he was on 0 boost to get that shot off and ask, you know, quite a big question there of Wee Casper, and eventually it all comes through fruition with a goal as well. Really shows that how much you can do on 0 boost can really affect the entire flow of the game. On the other hand, Wee Casper barely clinging on here to the play on 0 boost. Nicely done to avoid the bump. Cam on a lot of boost here, instantly goes, but Wee Casper had enough boost to still beat him. Cam maybe just a little bit premature on that one. Maybe just assuming that Wee Casper was going to leave it, but honestly I don't think that would have been the best course of action. So well played by Wee Casper. Wee Casper instantly going for the ball there. A lot of time see people going high and then faking high. But no, he went straight for that ball. A very aggressive challenge yet again now, and Cam will just have a completely open net. Maybe did it one too many times. Cam in complete control here, going low, going for the bomb, gets it as well. A great play by Cam. He's been very, very patient, and that play was just proof of that. Cam, good kickoff hit for him as he has control of the ball, and again just as patient as ever. I almost want him to mix it in with a bit of more urgency when he's on the ball sometimes, because I fear for him that he's becoming a little bit predictable. But the problem is always that the more patient plays are less predictable in general, because there are multiple times when you can you can go and do something when you're playing more patiently, whereas if you're playing urgently, it can be a little bit more predictable in general. But here, good challenge from Wee Casper. We'll get the goal back as well. He's not playing patient to the point where it's always obvious that he's he's gonna lose some 50 and he's gonna always do the same thing over and over again. It's not quite that predictable, but it could become that if it continues for much longer, or exacerbates, if you will. Oh, that flick, just not good enough for Wee Casper, but he'll try set up a play up again here, going off the sidewall. No, he'll take his time with it. Wants to bait out a challenge. Well, that wasn't the greatest one from Cam's. Wee Casper up for the shot, but Cam was up as well. Was able to get it away. Good bait in from Cam. Can't quite get a good enough shot. That save is actually perfect. That pinched away so far that it kind of delays Cam far enough for Wee Casper to maybe get some boost, but he keeps trying to stay close. We'll see whether that one works out. For now, Cam in control. Oh, he misses that one a bit. Still gets a backflip. Very chaotic gameplay, if you will. Scrappy. Even better way to describe it. Good flick, and Wee Casper eventually will concede, because he was on the defensive end of that for a very, very long time, to be fair. Where he wasn't really in control and on low boost for a long time. Has won the kickoff though. Will he get a goal back here? Oh, he has completely lost control on that one in the air. Cam does have a completely open net, and Wee Casper can't save it. Oh no. And he had a clear opportunity there off the kickoff as well, but he completely squandered it. Alright. This camera is going crazy. I was expecting that. I was expecting an early challenge to try to tie things up, but Cam got it around him. This might be a little bit dangerous though. Casper. He controls this. Oh, I think he's lost it now, yeah. And game 2, very narrow, but Cam does take the game and he's on match point. I am definitely on Cam. Cam. Okay, just a shot. Yeah, good save as well by Wee Casper. And that's just an open net. There we go. Good start. Good start for Wee Casper. And I don't think Wee Casper necessarily minds finishing top 8. I feel like that's a decent result. Especially because it's the main event, it's the most important one, it's with everyone playing, all the important players playing, and he gets a counterattack here. But obviously he wants to do as good as he can, and if he can get that extra step, get top 6 and then see if he can do even better, that's what you want. But he'll have to mount a reverse sweep if he wants to make it to top 6. And Cam will definitely be expected to be there. It's all about whether Wee Casper can make an upset. Decent flick here. That is not on target, but it'll bounce down and in. But eventually, Cam does get the stop away. Oh my, that looks very, very awkward, but still an open net. Still open net for Cavs. Rule 1, come on guys. Just kidding. I'm gonna take a little pill. Medication pill. Just give me a moment. Okay, there we go. Boost control for Cams. What's he gonna set up? I'd love if he just set up a 50 there, but he did it a little bit later, but that works perfectly fine as well. Didn't quite work out though in the end. That's just an open net, isn't it? Yeah, he just bangs it in as well. He just bangs it in as fast as he could, or the shot was as fast as he could have got on it. Max kilometers per hour. What a flick there off the kickoff. I think that's gonna go in eventually. Yes, it will. And after another good start from Casper, Cam this time able to respond a little bit earlier. And now he's got the lead as well in game number 3. Gonna be awkward to deal with for Casper. Good stop, will delay him a little bit. Can he get it away? That's a good 50 from Cams. That is going to be a goal probably. Actually no, Casper just about able to get that one away. Cam again now on full boost, getting a flip reset. Waiting to see what Casper does. And he looks comfortable, doesn't he? He looks in complete control right now, Cams. Double top not on target. Is he going to try to get it on target eventually? He's definitely taking his time. Maybe a little bit longer than you'd want it to be, but he does still get it, so it does not matter. I think Casper, a lot of his offense is about trying to bait out a really bad challenge and just punishing it. I think Cams has got another open net. Yes, he does. I mean, fair play to Cams. He's played a very good series. Obviously, second game a little bit more sloppy, but other than that, he's definitely been. He's always looked like he's gonna win. Other than that little patch in game number 2. Oh, that's a good attempt again. Getting that one over Casper. Going for the bump as well. Oh, doesn't quite get it. Casper now. Can he get something off? Got a little bit scared, I think. Going for the bump, maybe? Yes, he is. I think he goes in. No, he doesn't. I thought he was going to go in regardless of him not getting the bump there, but I was wrong. Now going for a flip reset. Taking his time. Doesn't quite get a 50 either. Cam surviving on 0 boost. That's a bad sign. If your opponent's on 0 boost and you're still kind of unable to score. Here Cam's going for a delayed shot. Just about saved again by Casper, who's had to spend most of the series in defense, scrambling. Can't quite get the demo there. Cam playing this one early. The double tap not quite on target. Alright, Casper. You got 30 seconds. Can you get 3 goals? Well, there's one. Let's calm it down. There we go. 2 more. I don't think we've seen one of these late 20-second comebacks actually come to fruition yet. So it'd be really nice to see that. Here, Cam again though. He's really strong on getting the kickoff to where he wants it to go. He's taking time with this one, getting a flip reset. Good save by Casper. I'm not sure he can get there in time to reach 0. He's got a second, guys. He's got a second. If he gets a good, really good kickoff, it's possible. Okay. Looking unlikely, but not impossible. I mean, that has to be a goal. That has to be. No, it can't. Okay. Unlucky. He was on 0 boost, so it was very hard. And it was a great recovery as well by Cam to kind of get him out of the way. So, yeah. But that's a 3-0 sweep for Cam. He's moving on to top 6. And Casper with a top 8 result here as well, which I don't think is too bad. So yeah, I think Cam is going on to play Eli. who just narrowly lost against Poop Handler. I mean, Poop Handler has been playing so good. I'm so thoroughly impressed by him. Um, even though he's got such a ridiculous name. From Namibia as well, by the way, which makes him stand out that little bit more. He'll be facing Guns in the upper final. Lankai will be facing the winner of Bigfoot and Jeff, and Eli, as I just mentioned, will be playing Cam. So shall we raid shall we raid subs out again, guys? Now actually my last series. There we go. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Alright. But yeah, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys later.
Oh, hang on a minute. That's a good air triple there from Bigfoot. It does go past Jeff here, and now we've got exactly a minute to play with. And 4 goals to score.
you. I do, I love you. I do need you. I love you. I do need you. Ooh, I love you. I do need you.